guys, I'm so excited to be bringing you this video today. I'm finally filming my house tour for Easter. I want to be able to show you guys what I've decorated as well as some DIYs that I did. Some of them I've done tutorials for, so I hope that after you watch this video you will hop on over to those videos and check those out. I also hope that you will join my little YouTube family. I have a very new channel and I'm trying to grow it, so if you will like and subscribe, that would help me out a whole lot. Plus, I would love to have you here and share my ideas with you and hopefully get some ideas back from you as well. So I'm going to turn this camera around and we're going to start on my front porch and then go through the main living areas of my house. So let's get started. As you guys can see, I have an orange front door. I know that's different, but I happen to love it. And it goes pretty well with my Easter decor because I do decorate with a lot of carrot accents, so it works out perfectly. And you can see here I have a wreath on the front door. I just recently made this to be one that goes on there all year long, and I can just change out that sign. This sign I bought last year at Big Lots, and I think it goes perfectly with this neutral sort of style decor I've got going on there. Next to that, I have this chalkboard sign that I actually made myself. I was inspired by some things I saw at the store and did not want to pay $50 for a freestanding chalkboard sign. Instead, I made it myself for like, I don't know, maybe $10 at the most. Probably not even that much. And then of course I draw on it with chalk for all different seasons, and I love doing that. It's a lot of fun, and I find a lot of my inspiration for what I draw on there on Pinterest. So if you are looking for a place to get ideas for your chalkboard, definitely check out Pinterest. There's some really good inspiration on there. And just behind that, I have a simple garden stake that I purchased last year at Walmart with that truck that we all love. And then I also have these two lanterns that I got at Kirkland's, and then this placemat, or this doormat that I love so much that I found back around Christmas at Target. I have been looking for it forever. My favorite movie is The Wizard of Oz, and I saw a picture of this on Instagram and fell in love with it, so I was really excited to be able to find it. And then of course I have it placed on top of one of those Hobby Lobby rugs that we all have. And then I also have another garden stake that I found at Walmart last year as well. Next to that, I have my rocking chairs that I recently painted and are already covered in pollen. I live in Georgia and the pollen is terrible here, but they look so much better. And then I just hung up this sign that I bought at the Dollar Tree. It went so well with the garden stake that I already had, so I couldn't pass it up. But I want to show you that I used it to trace on this pillow that I made. I do not sew, and I simply made this out of drop cloths that you would protect your floor with when you're painting. And I traced out the truck and then freehanded all of the lines on the inside and painted it and all of that. And I think it turned out so adorable. And I want to show you how I put this together. It was really simple. So I just hot glued the sides. Once I folded it in, hot glued it, I punched some holes in either end and cut up a Dollar Tree scarf and tied either end, and then covered the inside by just tucking it in there. It's not attached. And I think it turned out really cute. And there's actually a decorative pillow under there, and I wanted to be able to reuse it and remove that easily. So I have my buffalo plaid pillows placed next to that pillow, and that is it for the front porch, so let's head inside. And since I've never given a home tour, I wanted to give you guys an overview of what you will see when you walk in the front door. So we have a 2-story foyer, our stairs that lead up to our children's bedrooms and my husband's office. We also have a long, narrow hallway that leads into the main living area, as you can see right here. And then, of course, our coat closet, and then next to that is our formal dining room. This is just a little area on the stairs that I decorated with a table that was actually free to me, and I refinished it. And I thought it would be really cute to add some Easter decorations in this little corner. And just at the bottom of our steps, I have a picnic basket, some sweet little bunnies, a Ray Dunn inspired plate, and a few of those Easter eggs from the Dollar Tree. The entryway table is one of my favorite places to decorate, and for this season I decided to go with a garden theme and keep things very light and bright. A lot of the items I keep here all year long, such as this galvanized pitcher with this cotton in there. And then next to it, I keep this up most of the time. Occasionally I take it down, but it is a galvanized and wood piece that I got as a gift from my parents. I believe they found it at an antique store. It's not really antique, but it was at an antique store. And it's really fun to decorate all of the little compartments with different things. And a lot of them I DIY myself, or I find at the Dollar Tree, or sometimes even antique stores or the thrift store. And so you can really put together some really fun looks for different seasons. One of my favorite things on this table is this container here. I actually made this out of a shoebox and some mason jars that I had on hand and a few flowers from the Dollar Tree. But I covered the shoebox in some popsicle sticks and gave it a dry brush effect and put some burlap in there, and it is really cute, and I don't think anyone would ever know that it's a shoebox. Down below, I kept the garden theme going using some things I already had on hand and then a few little things from the Dollar Tree. Over in the dining room, I kept things pretty much the same. I only added a few little Easter touches, which is why I love this buffalo plaid. It seems to go with nearly everything. And you see here I have some layered table runners, and then the my china and my napkins that I have here all of the time. This china is very special to me. My dad actually gave it to my grandmother as a gift many, many years ago. And before she passed away, she gave me these dishes, and so they're special to me. And here I'm showing you just a little embellishment that I made out of some lamb's ear, cotton, and honestly some sticks out of my yard. So what I added here to my centerpiece, honestly, was just this little bunny that is absolutely adorable. My mom bought this for me one day when she was shopping at, I believe, TJ Maxx. It could have been Marshall's, but it was one of those, and I think he's so cute. And then I have my candlesticks that are here all the time. I bought those about a year ago at Michael's, and they go perfectly with my black and white buffalo theme. In the corners of my dining room, I have my extra chairs, and I like to always have decorative pillows there. And this is one of those signs from the Dollar Tree, and I opened it up and stuffed it a little more to make it look like a pillow, turned it around, and tied a bow on there using some buffalo plaid ribbon, and I think he turned out adorable. Next to that is my buffet, and I have a lot of things there that I have made myself, such as this cake stand, and just a few simple things, maybe from Hobby Lobby, thrift stores, the Dollar Tree, and of course, Ray Dunn. I'm eventually going to put a picture in there, I promise. This 3-tier tray I actually made using Dollar Tree products, and it was not my idea. About a year ago, before I ever had my channel, I got this idea from the Daily DIYer. She has a great tutorial on how to make that. And then I also made this banner this year using some cardstock and some bunnies. Now you can see here just next to I guess my kitchen and my living room, this is our, I guess, hall tree or whatever you want to call it, where we put all of our stuff. I don't have the stuff on there too much right now. I have this wreath hanging there, which I made. This is not actually for me. The time I filmed this, we were about to take this over to my mother-in-law. I made that for her to hang in her bedroom that she's newly decorated with lots of yellow. So I think it turned out really cute. Then here you can see is my 3-tier tray. It is on my kind of bar top part of my kitchen counter that looks over into my living room, and you guys will see that in a minute. And here is a Dollar Tree little basket. It's one of those ugly tinsel baskets, and I took all the tinsel off of it and wrapped it in some jute string and made those cute little tassels, and I think it turned out adorable. Of course, I have to have some Ray Dunn on my tray, and I don't know where this came from. Could have been the Dollar Tree, but I think I got it last year. Just a little trinket tray. Another one of my napkins like I have in my dining room. I also DIY'd those eggs just using book pages and some Mod Podge. Super simple. Chalkboard and a really cute egg that I bought last year at Tuesday morning, I believe. In the living room, we do not have a coffee table, so I have a tray on our ottoman that I always like to decorate. And on here I have a few of those Farmhouse style books that I made myself. This bunny that I picked up at the Dollar General this year. A coconut candle which smells amazing. It came from Kirkland's. And then over in front of our fireplace I have this metal truck that I love, and I love to decorate with it. And then here is my mantle. I actually made this little garland or banner, whatever you want to call it, using some Dollar Tree signs in a buffalo plaid painting technique, and some of those cute little carrots, of course, from the Dollar Tree. Next to my fireplace, I have this chair that's always there, and I have these 3 little bunny pillows. Made them exactly the same way as I made the other one, except for the pink and the blue one I painted with chalk paint. Now again, this was not my idea. I got this idea last year from the DIY Mommy, and so you need to check that out if you want to know how to make these. It's super simple. Then last year I also made this sign that I have hanging kind of in our eating area, and I made it out of Dollar Tree signs and a stencil that I got at Walmart. Over on the dining room table, I have a simple centerpiece made from a galvanized toolbox that actually belonged to my dad. I have an antique bunny in there, along with some eucalyptus from Walmart and a couple of burlap flowers. Next to that, most of you have seen this if you follow me at all. I did a complete video on this coffee bar, and I hope that you will go over and check it out if you haven't already. But I love how it turned out, and my coffee bar is my absolute favorite place to decorate in the house. And a lot of these items I make myself, and of course, it has to be redone. So I made that coffee bar sign, and then put together a lot of this other stuff using redone products. And then I made this cute little garland out of some Dollar Tree wooden ornaments and painted them to look like a redone garland that I had saw online. Over on the kitchen counter, I have a 2-tiered shelf that I got at Hobby Lobby, and I love decorating it with my redone pottery along with some seasonal items. This cute little gnome I DIY'd and put together the rest of these things using Dollar Tree products, a couple of things from Walmart, and some cute little florals to make it all festive for Easter. Over on my stove, I have these little bunny salt and pepper shakers. I collect salt and pepper shakers, so anytime I find some unique ones or some ones that are really, really cute, I love to pick them up. My mom also is always on the hunt for some for me, and she found these over at Marshall's. Then next to that, I just have a simple little tray that I like to do some seasonal touches there as well. I kept it very simple. Mostly the only thing Easter that I actually have there are those little marshmallows, and they are little Easter bunnies. Then over behind my sink, I have a little area that I can decorate, and I always like to add a few little seasonal touches there as well. Then on the corner of our bar area is a great place to display something small or a candle or something like that. And here I have my redone bunny with this backpack that says Hop, and he is so adorable. I paired him with a grain scoop filled with some Dollar Tree eggs and a few florals. Well, that concludes my Easter home for 2020. I so thank you for joining me today, and I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, please be sure to hit that like button down below, and then be sure to subscribe if you would like to see future videos. I would so love to have you here. I appreciate you being here today. I hope you have a wonderful Easter, and hopefully get to spend some time with your family. I know that's limited right now, but I hope you have a blessed day, and I will catch you in the next one.